All right, I'm here. Okay, gotta make sure that's on. It's on. All right, that's good. Alrighty. I'm finally gonna finish this game today. This. I'm in the final two.
Material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab.
Okay, so I do know there's only 5 chapters. I'm on chapter 4.
Ugh. Okay,
Hopefully,
it's going well.
yes. All right, I'm back. Let's talk to my mom's. Perfect. I'm
Should be
just
able
gonna
to get this
continue.
done in time. Where are these trays?
The lab. Yes, that's where. Oh God, my game. Game, you good? My GPU may finally be dying. That's when I'll have an excuse to buy a new one.
I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They
Okay.
are flaky enough as it is.
Gotta make sure nothing's being creepy. Mr. Ridley, I don't like you still. Okay. I'm gonna continue. I want to finish this game today. After that, I get to play more games. Alright, find the tools in the lab to make the casting
Towels,
teeth.
papers, jars. Nope. It's not anywhere on the counter.
What, oh.
Maybe in this drawer. Oh, there they are. I'll warm this up in my hands.
I always hated games like this. Like, outside is not lit up at all. Like, I couldn't work in a place like that. Imagine walking by the office, and then your imagination makes this thing look like a human. Especially the main character, the man is borderline schizophrenic.
Okay. Making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth and press them
together
in one firm movement until you feel significant resistance. Once the devices have been placed... apologies. They cannot be adjusted. Okay. Again, we will
Interesting.
need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make an impression of the mold on a piece of paper, which will be scanned into the computer.
I'm still unsure if any of this is truly realistic, but I'm just gonna assume it's semi-realistic. I know doctors that are part of making this game, and this only reaffirms my statement of never working in anything medical. I don't like it. I could never.
You see, it seems so simple, and yet laborious.
Okay. Right there.
On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no
Facts
need
is scan bites.
remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment.
That's very rude, my guy. You don't gotta talk to him about like that. He's already dead. His kinky house fire. I'm still, you know, I think he was having some kind of weird party. Let's go with that. And he was burnt. That's all I can say for that. New data has been detected. Upload. I have to analyze.
Wow, Who would have expected a match so soon? Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson, 47 years old. He had a
Charged with
criminal
felony of
record
not-
and was recently in court for... Oh, wow. For not returning a videotape to the rental shop. Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
Okay, so charged with felon. He went to jail for a year for not returning a VHS tape. It was a felony. Okay, let's see. So a long time ago when he was a teenager, from what that reads, 1963, felony, fine for drug possession, marijuana. 1979, fine for not returning a VHS tape, misdemeanor. A few years later, another misdemeanor with the same charge. A few years after that, summoned to court for evading payment of a fine. Okay, that's probably why he was sent to jail for a year, not the VHS thing. All right.
Okay, I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to
Richard
dissecting
Jacobson.
the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers.
Because the skin is
I'll slice it piece by piece.
God,
Let me
that's
start here.
horrid.
I push hard several times until I cut a given section.
And last one for this one.
You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here.
Realize like it has the consistency of burnt meat, which is kind of hard to cut. Oh, that is horrible when I'm thinking about it. That's probably why I can't use a scalpel.
Solid crunch.
That is gross. Very fascinating when you think about it.
Almost there.
And last one.
Now we peel back the skin.
But okay. It's still pretty juicy. Not as charred as I
Now
thought
to
it'd
remove
be.
the ribs. And we can check out what's going on in here.
His insides are
I see
kind of
that
juicy.
A lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
Oh, okay. That's not gross at all. I'm gonna get jump scared right here. As I'm walking to the lab.
I think I saw one somewhere here.
No? Nobody wants to jump scare me? Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to need a vacuum pump. Great. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary?
Not a
Okay,
disaster.
Ridley. I wonder what this pump is. Probably in the basement.
Now that it's in the basement, I know I'm gonna get scared right here.
Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
That's not a good idea. With Ridley gone, that means I'm by myself with a serial killer on the loose. Shannon has not been here for... Wait. Is she... Okay, I don't know why I'm looking into little details like that. Okay, it's fine. Nothing's here. Nothing's gonna attack me. Things A-okay. The effect is so quiet. I feel so... Nah, I saw you. It's fine. Oh, my character is tripping balls.
Jeez.
I don't like this noise it's gonna make.
Rusty scrap.
There we go.
God.
Jesus Christ, I felt like I was being watched again. I don't like that. Okay, nothing's here.
Where is this infernal machine? Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this?
Take the pump back to the autopsy room.
I swear I'm going to have an accident here one day.
Where is Mr. Ridley when you need him?
She twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. I had so much work on my mind. And Alice.
Hammond.
Because of me. As always, she had to...
Hammond, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
Hammond, I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
See, Mr. Ridley's reason, you know, I'm not gonna call him Mr. Just Ridley. People like him is the reason,
A letter. Fuck.
people like him,
Letters
the
at
main
this
character
time?
gets
It's
stabbed.
probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass.
You know, he's not wrong. Mr. Ridley probably just didn't want to move. I still hate Mr. Ridley.
We have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table.
Right there.
Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright.
down.
Just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
I would hate to work in a place like this. Not only is the security guard a piece of garbage. My character, borderline schizophrenic, and this place is terribly mismanaged. This would be a horrible place to work at. What about the letter, though? Journal.
Aha. 3649. Okay.
3649.
3649. 3749.
How did he get
794.
what? 3649. How are you already forgetting? Do not distract me, buddy. How to break out of this vicious cycle. Where's the letter? Okay, I'm just gonna leave that. Maybe there's something useful in the social room. What?
These lockers could contain everything we need. Or so... What?
If I look in there and it's a human brain. Okay, perfect. It's not.
Did I imagine something?
My character is just going that shit insane.
Ah, screw it. There might be something in here.
36.
I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper.
6. 4.
Man, my
Hi.
memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Oh, some small trinkets. Maybe I should... Antiseptics.
Pretty sure I hear
Any
something
other
behind
stuff?
me.
Oh, that's interesting. What about here?
What is this? Book? I don't like the noises being heard behind me.
I wanted to forget. Alice. I regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God.
You know, when I first started playing this game, I thought it was...
How do I...
Jesus Christ, man, calm yourself. It's okay.
Phone. Oh, Do not think. Just don't think.
What is that ding ding sound? Before I go there. Opening and closing, it sounds like. Alright, it's gonna be red P, isn't it?
Office of the Medical Examiner, Peatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Oh, I swear to God, if Dorothy dies.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's alright. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack? Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication.
Ooh.
No, you shouldn't.
But he's
I
been
have it
doing
under
that.
control. I should be getting back to work.
The
He's been
results should
doing
be
that
in
this
tomorrow.
whole game.
I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak. Wake up, Jack. Jesus. I need my pills. There's been
Not only
too
has
much
he been
going on
abusing
lately.
the pills, he's been drinking a lot of alcohol.
I was supposed to collect the hose.
And we now know he was definitely not supposed to be doing that by Dorothy. I still hate those windows. Please shut the shutters. Heck is making that noise? Okay, forget it. Let's go.
Focus on your work, Jack.
Yeah, that's none of my business. Give me one second. I gotta make sure this was fine. Let's go.
Focus on your work, Jack.
Yeah, that's none of my business. Okay, it was fine. Just had to make sure that was A-okay.
All right.
I'm too scared. I want to close these doors. At least then I can hear the thing coming for me. Or Pete. Or I can hear Pete coming for me.
Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube.
Alright, there it is. Start the pump at full speed. Out, vacuum. Right there, that's full
We
speed.
turn up with this amount of fluid. There's no point in holding back.
Okay, there we go. That's pretty cool. Oh, bro, I like how it actually makes me pump
Still a
it.
few nooks and crannies left.
Yeah, not a few nicks and cramp. It's all over his lower intestines. Okay, I don't know if I can pick that up. That right there. Oh, zoom closer. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. Perfect.
External examinations did not reveal, so I expect the organs to be intact.
Okay, that's
In a
good.
way, it's quite extraordinary.
Almost. Okay, I can't. I don't know how to get that part. Right there. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna give up for a second. Just get the rest of
But
here.
even with such severe burns, skin, fat, muscles, peritoneal fascia, they can keep the insides intact.
Okay,
The
I'm done with
organs
that.
are present and correct. A reddish pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood.
Yeah, I thought I had to make sure that was closed, which is ruins my immersion. I'm upset. All right, now I gotta take 2
I will be
samples.
inserting needles into the heart and femoral artery.
One near his groin area.
This will
the other in
allow us
his
to
heart.
determine whether death occurred before or after the fire.
I would
But
think
first,
someone freaky like
I'll
him
make the
died
values
after
for
the
the
fire.
centrifuge.
Okay, retrieve the notebook. You see, I don't know why he just anytime he comes here, he doesn't just take the notebook
I feel like I've been here
by
forever.
principle. There we go. Don't scare me.
Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer.
Scare me. Nothing scare me. I'm good. Okay. Perfect.
Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic.
Set the correct valve on. I need to perform the toxicology test on carboxyhemoglobin. Oh. Carboxyhemoglobin? It sounds much better than I was about to say. Okay, so carbohemoglobin. I'll just say that, it's much easier. Yes, carbohemoglobin. It's the time 10 minutes and 85 speed. So 10 minutes. Speed 85. Sorry, centrifuge.
I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily.
Yep, I'm
Fire
ready.
victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm ready for everything to shut down again. Oh, it didn't. Uh-huh. I'm on to your games, game.
The centrifuge has completed its cycle.
Right
So,
now, I
as
gotta go in the
usual,
lab.
I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly.
Or I saw the note. The lab. I have to take 2 millimeters.
What exactly was I supposed to test for?
Brother, you need to sleep.
COHB.
So the first one should be 2 millimeters.
I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample.
1, 2. Next one will be 4. Perfect. Set up right there and put it on 4. Hello, Jador. How you doing? Okay. Perfect. I'm almost done with the game, by the way, for where it's currently at. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Been having trouble sleeping. The house literally right next to mine caught fire, but hey, it's all good. This morning I had to stand outside in like 10-degree weather. Yeah, no, I went inside, got my mom's key, we went in the car.
Confirmed.
No,
Death
thank you.
Due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. All right, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
So, you know what? No, my morning wasn't the greatest, but you know, my afternoon's
What?
okay.
Where? Mr. Ridley?
I don't like that. Search through the complex for the and find the lost. Who would take? Okay, that's fine. Who would take a burnt victim? I don't know. Creepy people.
Why did he take that fucking body?
You know, I think we would have heard somebody dragging a dead body across the hallway. Especially what.
I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, let me take the pills just in case. I'm gonna just take those pills. Yeah, hopefully. I feel bad for the people that are next door, but it's all good.
Something strange is happening here.
Something strange only, bud, huh?
What's wrong with me?
There. Yeah, you've been drinking while taking your pills, buddy. That's the problem.
Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
Yeah, the body's gonna be in the same place where it was at. He's just tripping, Mr. Hammond. I don't know his first name, but you really need to lay off whatever you're taking.
I think there's... I must have been seeing things. Results. Well, then we can... From the results...
Yeah, bro, at this point, after all these red flags, this dude shouldn't be working right now.
That the carboxyhemoglobin concentration was fatal.
If he died after the fire.
The organ has a reddish pink tint, which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now.
No other symptoms of the disease. The organ is congested, so gas poisoning. Death. Yeah, he does need a psychologist. It's not a heart attack. He needs more than a psychologist, bro.
We will look at the lungs more carefully. From the outside, just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there.
Okay. So...
Enough of the external exam. It's time to grab the knife and dissect the lungs. I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clots.
I think we all know what happened here, okay?
Jesus.
This guy was having a freaky deaky party with somebody who obviously hated him. He got tied up. After he got tied up, the place was set on fire. He was unable to escape. And bada bing, bada bang, he died. Nothing too
You can see
special.
changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here.
And so far, I've seen nothing on his body. There's not much to see. Either way, that would indicate anything other than what I just said.
So let's complete the notes. And let's check the trachea.
Damage inside the organ caused by inhalation of smoke.
The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion.
Do I have to... No, I don't have to open the trachea.
Let's
I
see
don't
what
think.
it looks like inside.
Never mind, I do.
Okay, the final cut.
I do find something in the trachea. Never mind.
Burns
Okay,
inside,
so yeah,
but
my
it catches
theory
the eye
still
the
stands.
most.
Freaky deaky party, that went wrong.
Out of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go.
Okay.
Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go.
Damage inside.
I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body.
So gas poisoning. Gas poisoning.
Extreme burns of the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
Does not indicate any third-party involvement. And so he was tied up. Okay. So if they don't think he was killed by somebody, here's what I think was going on. They were having a freaky deaky party, right? He was all tied up and everything, and so the person he was with, they probably did what they needed to do. The person he was with probably left, and then the freaky deaky kept going, just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave you here. You're gonna sleep here, some kind of weird sadistic thing, and then he just stayed there. He stayed there, doing whatever freaky thing he does, and then a fire started. He couldn't move. Tried getting out. That's why maybe the rope was that tight, and then boom, dead. So I'm gonna say accident.
Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body.
I don't believe it. I still believe he was killed. But hey, whatever.
I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that the fire victims are in such a condition that there is nothing left to stitch.
Like the needle.
So for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, everything's holding together. Keeping it together is, well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to
Body
do.
to the fridge.
But
Okay.
thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night.
All right, so I'm almost done with this chapter, and the next chapter is the last one. Perfect.
Oh my God.
He gets to
What an
finally go
exhausting
home and
day.
sleep.
I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion.
Don't forget, you gotta pee in a cup, buddy. He has to pee in a cup.
Fuck. Urine sample. Okay, this is it.
Prepare a urine sample in the bathroom. Bro, this bathroom is too dirty for me. I hate this place. I wouldn't be able to work here for too long, unless the pay is very good. I wouldn't mind then. Okay, there's a sample.
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water.
Yeah, you should drink more water and not a mix of the drugs you have to take and alcohol, which is very bad for you. Yeah, it's not the best at all. At least it does have a bathroom, you're not wrong. Ridley, here.
As expected, sleeping like a log. I'm jealous.
With his eyes open. You are a creepy dude, Mr. Ridley. I don't like you. Can I ever get in here? Okay. Oh, I have to call a taxi. Call a taxi from the...
What's going on here?
Nah, what was that? Oh, that gave me... Oh. Bro, that gave me a... Oh, with the chills. Okay. So something was crawling around. No, at least I know there's no supernatural aspects in this game. It is just... Handman is on... Yeah, he's mixing a lot of different reactions in his body that shouldn't be mixed.
Hurricane Taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would, like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh, no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
I don't like...
Would you like to set one up? We're regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well,
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bro,
This is already giving me a
I
headache.
don't like her. I've heard too many people like her in fast food
Jesus,
places.
what now?
Genuinely annoys me. Okay, this is probably gonna be either Steve or Pete.
Yes, how can I help you?
Jack. Jack. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Oh my god!
Okay,
What was that?
yeah, he definitely needs the pills.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure if that phone call was actually real.
This was some kind of mistake.
Yeah, so now is he taking the pills, he's gonna be drinking
hour
whiskey.
I need a drink.
Oh, bro, I really don't want him to drink. But I have no choice but to follow storyline. Yeah, so Jado, I was talking earlier, so his coworker called him earlier. Right, she was like, yeah, do not mix alcohol with the pills. And he's been doing that since the beginning of this game. And I can assume he's been doing that since before this game's, well, before where the game started. So,
Oh, strong.
he's definitely not in the right state of mind.
Everything's spinning.
All right, chapter 5. Oh, he's gonna show the Alice's death. Don't do that. I don't like this. Oh, I don't, please don't do that. Help me. Jesus. Getting worse. I'm not trying to be scared. Oh, those are the lockers. Okay, what a weird dream sequence. Interesting things.
Do I... Is this...
He slept at the office.
Fucking shits. They went too far this time.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell me the police would definitely not be involved at this instant.
Is that blood? Oh God, what's happened? Oh, Mr. Ridley?
I don't think Mr. Ridley's there.
Can't you hear all this commotion?
Mr. Ridley's probably dead. Okay, I'm taking his medicine. I'm gonna go outside and Mr. Ridley's gonna have his throat slit open. You wanna know why? Because he doesn't pay attention.
Are you deaf?
Sure, whatever you say, Hammond.
Why is that even funny? Do I need to bring you the evidence?
Sure, if you have some. Not me. I think you slept too much myself.
Go and see for yourself. I'm going home.
No.
The taxi is probably waiting.
The one that left yesterday?
Yesterday? How so?
It's evening. Friday, November 29th, Hanman.
29th of November.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that this was...
Don't worry. I did too. Somehow. I just... oh my God.
No. Don't tell me you're gonna
Should I
ignore
call
what just
Dorothy?
happened.
I've set up the cadaver ready for the autopsy.
No. You should not be
able
continue
to
working.
replace you.
No.
No, bro,
There's
do
no
not
way.
ignore that red
I'd
flag.
be happier staying here than sitting at home alone.
Bro, don't ignore that red
Just in
flag. That
case,
pisses me off.
This is... Let me know.
Sure. Thanks. I guess I should take my pills.
No. You're not going to ignore the fact that somebody threw a brick in here.
Cases like these can be extremely disturbing.
There was no brick thrown. He was tripping once again. Yeah, he was once again tripping. Alright. I can't trust anything this guy sees. He's an unreliable narrator. Very unreliable.
I should go to the cemetery later. Buy flowers, not today. To forget the most important of things.
Days a day his wife died. Alright, let me push the body. And I swear to God, if this is Alice's body somehow.
Every fucking time. Oh my God. Alice. No.
Oh, but it is a pregnant lady.
It's only just.
Oh, I thought it was a pregnant lady.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh, that is a
So
horrible
damn
death.
Tired. God. What has someone done? I need to prepare. Voice recorder.
Jesus, the leg and the arm are gone.
It's
Looks like torture.
November 29th, year 1991. The autopsy is
Okay,
performed by Dr. Jack Hanban.
The window was closed before. The window was closed before and the wind opened it. You're not wrong. Okay, why is there an extra body in here? I don't like that. I really don't. Alright, I want to check what's going on with her. Car accident or yeah, she got attacked by something.
Amber Louvre, 30, tattoo parlor employee. Found in the morning at the sinking road stop. On
She
the
was
outskirts
killed.
of the city.
By Pete. She was killed by Pete, by the way. That's Pete.
Investigators determined that the victim was most likely dumped close to the nearby forest. She crawled to the bus stop on her own, as evidenced by the traces of blood she left behind. The body was lying in the grass beside the road, where it was spotted by commuters waiting for the morning bus. According to the information provided by the aforementioned friend, the car belonged to the Hurricane Taxi Network. The company was provided with a description of the driver. However, they deny that any of their drivers fit the description. The police have been looking for the man since yesterday.
Oh, that's crazy. She died in place of him, by the way. Had he gotten on in the taxi, he would have got dismembered like that. Oh, bro, he got lucky. She didn't. And I'm pretty sure that's Pete. Let me go check.
A friend at the salon testified that the last time she saw Amber was 2 weeks ago. It was her last day at work before her vacation. At around 9:40 p.m., she left in a taxi for a flight to Amsterdam. Why do people do such things?
Okay, so I was gonna be picked up from the taxi yesterday. She was seen 2 weeks ago. That doesn't make any sense for when she died. Okay, forget what I said. I don't have enough context clues for that. Let me see. The guy looks eerily similar to Pete. Pete just has a whole beard. I'm gonna go check the file again to see how close he looks to him. What time is it? Yeah, I have quite a bit of time too. Let me see. I can't check it. Okay, but to me he did look very similar. Oh, you gotta make sure that that setting's still on. It is. Perfect.
The deceased was now photographic documentation.
I feel horrible looking at this. Humans are, and stuff like this happens a lot in real life, bro. I don't pay attention to stuff like that because it just makes me feel very queasy inside.
The deceased's skin is extremely pale. No livor mortis is visible.
That she hasn't been dead long. Okay, so she's missing an arm.
The deceased is missing her right arm.
What is that?
Several signs of redness on the neck and chest.
Okay, right there.
The deceased is caked in dirt and mud. Lots of rough, irregular slashing cuts.
Bro, I'm telling you, Jader, I couldn't work it. I just couldn't work it in something like this. It just would make me way too depressed. Like to the point of offing myself at a point.
Is also missing her left leg. The palm and front of the hand is covered with numerous wounds. Extensive hematoma on the victim's forehead. You can see that Alice has been through a lot.
You can say that Alice has been through a lot. His wife probably went to some Ziller. Yeah, I commend the people who could work in the medical field, because I know I could never perform the autopsy. He called her Alice, by the way, which isn't good for his mental health.
Why is she so... Focus.
Trigger.
The overall picture is... I'll grab the magnifying glass.
Okay, so her head... I'm not sure if she died before all this happens.
The deceased could have fallen.
No, she crawled.
Maybe she was struck hard.
It said she was crawling towards a bus station. She was still alive for quite a bit of this, maybe quite a bit of this stuff.
The wounds were stitched up by someone who knew what they were doing. However, it seems that the sewing was done in a hurry, and quite carelessly at that.
Seen 2 weeks ago. So she's been captured for quite a bit, it
Minor
would seem.
redness appearing in several places. There are no signs of internal bleeding, detectable through an internal examination. The wound on the bend of the elbow seems much deeper. I'm wondering about this bruising. Both the arm and leg were taken all the way to the joint. The perpetrator used a scalpel, but the cut line itself looks jagged. These wounds appear to have been caused by crawling across rough ground. Let me sum this up somehow.
Okay, that's horrifying. This game is way it is way deeper than it. All my other people have been people that either died by accidents. I think I had one murder so far, but this is the second horrific one I've seen so far. The other one was the guy that got his head cut off and his body eaten.
Could have been fatal for Alice. Some of the wounds were made by the victim crawling, and the hickeys are not fatal. But in this situation, they are worth examining. It seems that the perpetrator was very interested in preserving as much skin as possible on the removed limbs. There appear to be no signs of struggle.
Torso is covered with bruises and wounds of various origins. No signs of internal bleeding yet.
The stitching doesn't appear fresh. Amber appears to have suffered like this for at least a few days.
Jesus.
We do not know the exact circumstances of the wounds, or the conditions in which the deceased was kept.
So she's been missing for like 2 weeks before she was found. Missing one wound.
I assume that the deceased had a cannula inserted and was groggy the entire time. Maybe it was an accident, or perhaps the final blow.
Okay, let's see. The first wound was hematoma. Stitch, which means she survived after having her right arm cut off and they still stitched together for her not to die. Yeah, basically. So she was basically taken for a few days at this point. Because earlier, as I was reading, her friend said she hasn't seen her in 2 weeks. Which I hope the friend had called the police after like 2 days of nothing. Even just 1 day of hearing nothing. After.
I'll check with the UV lamp whether what the perpetrator did.
Yeah. Check what the perpetrator did. That's okay. That's gross.
Even though the wounds were stitched closed, they were clearly reopened by the act of crawling. There are many indications that she wasn't aware of what she was being put through.
Okay, so she was drugged to the gills, so she didn't feel much pain, by the way, during when she was kidnapped. And yeah, you can call if you I don't think you even have to wait. If you think someone's gone missing, you can call.
It is
Pretty
unknown
sure.
how much blood Amber lost during her escape, and especially how much during the procedure performed on her. Infection could have set in. Even if that wasn't fatal, it would severely weaken an already strained body. Extensive toxicological tests should help determine what substances she was given.
Alright.
I will
Time for the scalpel.
check the UV lamp whether on Amber's body there are some clues. Cases
Okay.
like these can be extremely disturbing.
I don't.
Strong and clear traces of tape.
Okay, so that's tape. Wait,
Alice,
why
that I would never.
did you? Why did you what? Why did you? H-A... I don't know what that says. H-A something. Why did you do that? Yeah, that's a good one. Why did you do that? Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Jack, breathe. It's just
This guy really shouldn't be working on the day
pull yourself together.
his wife's death anniversary. He's really not doing well. He's calling Amber Alice, which isn't good. His mental health is going to hell. But he's a better man than me, for real. I would have been broken. Is what he's wearing since the start in the... I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, but that would be interesting to know. And I can't check the folder again. I wish I could to see if there's anything I'm missing. Let me see. If I go to the back of the UV lab, will I see something different? No, it moves me to the other side.
We left off with the torso.
Begin the external analysis with the UV lamp.
More traces of the dramat. You can see that there are traces around the hickeys. Most likely saliva. The perpetrator was obviously looking for an opportunity to fulfill his paraphilia. Oh, Christ. The police will have plenty to do. If I can find my hard drive, I could just take an X-ray. I'll move these tables away. Make room for the X-ray machine.
Bro, that's horrific. That's horrific. Okay, so the why did you do that? It was him tripping as well.
Maybe Dorothy should take over for me today. I keep wandering off in my thoughts.
You really should let Dorothy take over, because that is not something you should.
Fuck.
A bunch of Alice's, buddy. But the picture's getting worse and worse.
Alice. Alice. I'm sorry. Have I lost my mind? I must have gone crazy.
Yeah, that's horrific if you think about it. Abused, tortured, and dismembered. The thing is, I don't think she was aware of anything going on, though. What he said, she was like on so many.
Huh?
What was that? She was on so many different
I
drugs.
think I'm just tired.
Okay, buddy, go home. At this point, go home.
Oh, these bulbs need changing.
Okay, look at the x-ray machine to perform. And where is this x-ray machine? I'm gonna assume the storage room. And you know, I like how Mr. Ridley is hearing this guy lose his mind, but he's doing absolutely nothing about this. What a great guy. X-ray machine's right there, isn't it?
They all know.
Huh?
Did you answer your phone?
Telephone? What phone?
They all know.
They all know.
The phone rang a few minutes ago.
I didn't hear anything.
For you to take medicine.
How so?
For you to get results.
Yeah. I'll call them back.
Okay, so Mr. Ridley said they all know for you to take medicine. Okay, I'm just gonna go take medicine just in case. Because why not? He's already tripping balls. Why not make him trip more? He'll be a-okay. Alright, perfect. Now where's that x-ray machine I need?
A considerable collection.
No, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna check the other places thoroughly. Not an x-ray machine. I don't see any white outlines there, so it's not in here. That is a bathroom. I really hope an x-ray machine isn't in there. Still don't like that body. It's probably a person in there, isn't it? Where would this x-ray machine be at? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I guess I've been here too long.
You know, now I realize that he hasn't eaten anything, by the way. He passed out yesterday.
How many days
And
is
then
it?
woke up in an evening.
It all rolls into one.
So he hasn't eaten. He hasn't like had anything to drink. So far this guy has been running on alcohol and his pills. What a great way to stay
Now I
sane.
need to set the machine up. Okay. I'll attach the hard drive.
On the machine.
Now fire it up.
I will assume that no. Take the detection plate from the side of the machine. There. Place under the head of the corpse. Right there.
Oh,
And there we go.
Now center it between the eyes at the root of the nose.
Here between the eyes and the root of the nose. Frame the head to take the E. Okay. Right around there. Okay, so he's just running on bare. Yeah, he's running on. Yeah, that's exactly how he's running around. There is nothing he's running on other than alcohol and the pills. Okay, decrease that a bit. That should be it.
Okay, looks good.
The X-ray.
I thought for sure this old thing would have tripped the breaker. Alright, I just need to take the hard drive to the lab. I'll print the image and... I need to check the frontal bone, crystal galley, aneurysm.
I just looking at her, I feel very bad.
Internal auditory
Print
canals.
it out.
Alice. Ethmoid and frontal sinuses. Why did this have to happen to her? The greater and lesser wings of the sphenoid bone and...
Yeah, he's projecting his wife's death on her. So I don't think his wife went out easy either.
Drive connected.
Okay.
Now, just to upload the image. And now I can print it.
Print. He's about to see something crazy, isn't he?
It looks like a good exposure. But why can't I see the wound? I need to look at this in the light box.
View the X-ray at the light box. Where's that at? I do have... my nose. I do like how this is highlighted, so I don't have to just endlessly search for things. I think it's normal to press with this. Yeah. But like... This is even worse for him. He's not just projecting what happened to Alice on her. Like, he's taking an absurd amount of pills with an absurd amount of alcohol without any food, by the way. So it's just a bunch of depression, pills, alcohol, and nothing else, which isn't not good for this guy. Where is this light? View the X-ray at the light box. Where's this light box at?
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Well, where is this light box at?
It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Okay. Do the X-ray at the light box. Would assume it's here though. No, that's wrong as well.
Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday.
Okay, I'm gonna check out here. It's the only place I haven't checked yet. The Ridley's still there. Can't find this light box. What time is it? I have around an hour left. The break room. Seriously, where is this thing?
I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They are flaky enough as it is.
Light box. Let me check the machine. Check the X-ray machine. Maybe in here. No. Okay, I'm so confused. Huh.
My old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Just clicking anything to get me through. Okay.
I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what a light box is. I'm so confused. And looking all around here. Is this it? Okay, view the X-ray. Where? Bro, I'm getting upset. This is the X-ray I just took.
Strange.
Of course,
I guess
it's
I'll have
that.
to repeat. Let there be light.
Don't like.
Damn. I knew this luck wouldn't last.
Gotta put the fuse
I
box
almost
in.
believed that this would go off without a hitch tonight. Off to the storage room. These flickering lights would drive anyone over the edge.
Oh yeah.
And now it's all broken.
Don't touch.
Right.
Don't look back. Don't look back.
Fuck. Don't you wish? I'll need the flashlight and to find Ridley for help.
Oh no, this isn't good for me. Take the flashlight from the table. This is so from good to worse. Whatever. Check in with Ridley. I didn't like that at all. Dead bodies should not move. I do not like that. Ridley. Of course, Mr. Ridley's not here.
There's a surprise. Why is it that whenever I need Ridley for something, he magically disappears into the ether?
I go check the shelves, I guess.
God.
I do not like this at all.
What now? I'll start the generator in the shed. Maybe it's been left unlocked. For once, Ridley's carelessness will be useful.
I highly doubt
It's
that.
getting cold. It must have rained earlier. And it looks... great. And the keeper of the keys God. Fuck it. I'm gonna get a hammer. I don't have the time. Or the strength.
Locate a hammer. Okay. Somebody's been living out here, bro. I'm telling you. Hammer's in there. I don't like the noise this makes. Mr. Ridley would rather me die than help.
Or the maintenance crew needs a talking to. Or just a little.
Nothing's out here.
Oh, it's so dark. Oh, there's a hammer.
No, for a place that has no power, why is these lights on?
Jesus. I'm feeling dizzy. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. He hasn't eaten. That's why he's exhausted. He hasn't eaten in days. Well, in one day. I don't know if it's days, but he hasn't eaten quite a bit of time. Oh, okay. I don't like this little mini game you're making me do, game. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Now. What is this? Okay. Bounce. So what the heck is this mini game? Alright, wait. I'm gonna wait like 4-5 seconds. Alright. Now, I have to wait for it to look like it's about to bounce in the circle. And I still miss somehow. I have to time it as well. Okay, now. And I'm... Okay. This is a stupid mini game. Turn that off. I need to be able to see it better. Pissing me off. Pissing me off. Okay, that's... Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting mad. How? Hits the walls about 5 times and it goes to middle. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it doesn't do the 5 thing. What's good, Gene? How you doing? Bro, I'm so okay, now. And I missed. I have to take a gamble. No, I missed again. Now. Okay, it resets that. I'm gonna wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I should have. I miscounted. I'm gonna wait for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God damn it.
Oh, I have to do it multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's changed. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 now. I'm gonna wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I miscounted again. Okay, wait. I'm gonna wait for it to pass. 2, 3. And I clicked too late. 1, 2, 3. Bro, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's too late again. Click after the bounce. 1. Okay, I'm gonna wait. 1, 2, 3. I clicked before. Oh my god, this pissed me off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate this with all my being. I don't know who made this game, like this little mini game, but you are a horrible person. What? I hope they continuously stub their toes in their bed frame, because this is a horrible thing to do to a person. It would be easier to do this drunk. Oh my lord. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep clicking. Perhaps I'll get it. Perhaps I'll get it. Just keep clicking. I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look. Closing my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna keep missing. I did that right. There's no way, there's no way, there's no way. I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go insane. You can, no. Can't tell me I missed that. So far, this game has been very nice. Until this part. Until this very second. I don't know. This is so stupid. Controls. I'm sorry, but that is the stupidest game mode mini game I've ever played in my life. No, there's no settings for this. Okay, I'm gonna... Let me see. Okay, I don't understand. Bro, even if I hold it. Yeah, and it takes time to wind it back up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not working. No, if I click it while it's in it, it's too late. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I waited until it was halfway there, but it didn't work. 1. Nope, didn't work again. I was too early for that one. This game's trying to break me. This game's trying to break me. I won't break. I won't break. I won't break. I will not break. I will break. I'm close to breaking. Okay, I need to calm down. 1. Okay, wait a minute. That doesn't work either. That doesn't work. That didn't work. Okay, I can't.
It's actually holding up.
Oh, I accidentally did it, but it gets even smaller. Oh, thank God.
Something new in this shithole. Makes a change.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Oh, before I go. The developer who made that mini game, I hope you continuously stub your toe. I don't remember opening both, okay? And I hope that with all of my being, okay, I am passionately waiting for you to stub your toe multiple times throughout the day. Okay, I got that out of my system. Let's go.
God.
Just gotta make sure
I am
nobody
not
was
doing
living
well.
here.
Something's missing here. Some kind of switch or a crank.
Locate generator crank.
Oh no. There's so much shit in here.
Don't worry. It's highlighted for me. Stew. Yeah, I'm serious. Somebody has been living here for a minute. No other way. Of course, it's not in there. Not in this randomly placed box. I don't trust whatever's behind me. Can I close this door? See, this is why people die in horror situations. They leave the door open, they turn their back, and they get stabbed. There it is.
I think this will work.
Saw the crank.
It fits.
I thought I would find a human part.
Now, just to crank it up. Something wrong? Great, it started. Not for long.
Locate the fuel. The fuel's right in front of me.
Maybe it's empty. Sure would
Of course
make
that's
a
empty.
Nice decorative ornament for the garden, though.
Of course that one's empty. Okay, why wouldn't it be empty? I'm telling you, this place would have...
Empty.
Oh, this place would have destroyed my spirit. I'm telling you that my spirit would have been destroyed by working in a place like this.
Just nothing inside.
Okay. Jesus, brother. Why is there
How did it end up here?
a wife killer? No. This is you go home now. Okay? You go home, the police be called, and you're safe.
Finally.
I'm telling you, it may be his brother.
I'll just start this thing and
Maybe the
call Dorothy.
brother-in-law is doing all this. I'm not kidding.
I think I've had enough. I shouldn't even be here. Not today.
Remember, kids, take your daily drugs. No, yeah, that's not it. I mean, if it's prescribed to you by doctors, yes, take them, but not with alcohol. And if you do that, just not with the amount this guy takes.
I guess that's enough. Nice. Another empty jerry can to add to the collection. I'm not used to this, but
Let's go.
at least it's
Perfect. What the?
my head.
I told you someone was living here. There's no way.
What just happened? What the fuck? Who tied me up?
It's only for a moment. Sorry,
Steven,
man.
I knew it. I knew
Steven.
it.
What the fuck do you mean?
Think I hit you too hard with that shovel.
I said it from the very beginning. It was this
Great
guy.
fucking joke. Untie me now. I don't have the energy for your shitty games.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I don't understand. Steven, what do you mean? This has got to be some kind of mistake.
You and your moaning, you and your problems. You're not the victim here.
But...
Shut up! Can you shut your mouth for just one fucking second? To me, you are just a murderer.
What?
What? Knocked down? You thought I didn't know anything?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about! Steven!
My poor sister. Even now, you can't muster up any courage, any honesty. You disgust me. I suspected you from the beginning.
What?
As soon as I found out that Alice is dead, I knew it was you. Tumors, aneurysms, unexplained circumstances. Who are you trying to fool? For God's sakes, you're a doctor!
Steven, no. It doesn't work like that.
Shh! I haven't finished talking. Why did you lie, Jack? Why didn't you say anything? You confessed! I knew I had to do something about it myself. Any of this making any sense yet? Threats? A ring? Photos? Red Pete on the loose?
Jesus
he died in that
Christ,
accident,
Steven.
by the way.
You sick fuck.
Yes, I am! You've no clue just how much. Oh, I'm on some fantastic fucking drugs for it. Only, I've been slipping them to you.
Oh.
I was hoping to break you down, that you'll be pushed into doing something drastic to yourself, and I'll just stand there and watch.
Her tumor was incurable.
That's a filthy lie.
This... It was only a matter of time.
Again, lying!
I saw the scans.
You know what? I think I've had enough of your bullshit.
All right. Okay. I lied, but hear me out. We had an argument that day. Worse than usual. I was drunk. And I was angry. There was a fight. I pushed her against the wall. She hit her head and she fell. Yes. Just like that. Limp and lifeless. I panicked. I thought, I don't know. I didn't think at all. I was afraid I had caused it. That someone will accuse me. That'll be the end of my career. When I called an ambulance, it was too late. Way too late.
It wasn't an accident.
And then I lied. I said that's how I found her. That I wasn't there with her. And now, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. Everything. This
They're
whole
both
year,
not good people.
Just dead
But honestly,
memories.
her,
As if I didn't exist at all.
I don't think he killed her on
Since
purpose.
that day.
She already had a tumor or something
Fuck,
probably
here
went
we go
wrong.
again. Even now. Even now, you have the nerve to lie.
Stephen, I'm sorry. I suffered too.
It wasn't an accident. You understand now? Someone has to pay for this.
What's going on here? Stephen dropped the gun.
It's none of your business, Sean. Leave and forget you saw anything.
Steve, you know I can't do that.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
Ridley's
Ridley,
actually doing his
Please,
job.
run!
That's
Shut
crazy.
up. You know I'll shoot if I have to.
In that case, that makes two of us.
Stephen! No!
What? Huh? You- I'm kind of pissed. What? It, okay, so from what I got, he pushed his wife, and you know she already had a tumor and all that. She hit her head, and then you know something happened. I don't think he was drunk, so like he accidentally killed her and all that. Steven, I'm not even sure he said that. He was saying that just to please Steven. He could have been saying that to please Steven, because Steven was off his rockers. Because like Steven's medication was making this guy see some things, like see a lot of things. And then yes, so Stevens was off his medication, and he was crazy. Yeah. Steven was not a sociopath. He was worse than that. Bro was crazy at that point. So, okay, so here's the story. Steven was over here tormenting Jack with all this stuff, you know, with his medication, to the point where Jack, you know, was drinking at the same time as taking Steven's medication, which was horrible, by the way, for him. And as Steven, as he was not taking his medication, kept going crazier and crazier and crazier, to the point where he just started tormenting Jack with all this stuff, like the wedding ring. I told you from the very beginning, it was crazy how there's one person that knew about that ring, and in the body that he brought in suddenly had that ring. I said it from the very beginning. Steven was sus. I was right. And then Mr. Ridley, he just did nothing pretty much the whole game. Got shot for at the end. I think he may have taken Steven out with him. I'm not sure. Someone's gonna, if there's a next chapter on this, I'm not too sure. I hope there is, because I'm not satisfied with that ending. I'm really not. That ending pisses me off, but it's okay. I'm fine. No, I'm still pissed off. What was that ending? Ugh. Okay, it's okay. I'm done for today, I guess. That's all I had planned. I just wanted to finish the game. I knew there was 5 chapters, but that was a frustrating ending. So far the game very good, but the ending right there, I hope they just update it, because I'm not feeling that ending right now. All right, Jador, I'm gonna be gone. Adios, amigos.